I've had dental problems and phobias my whole life, and I think it all started with my first dental experience. So when I went to get braces when I was 12, they pulled 9 baby teeth in one shot, and I was horrified, and it made me terrified to go back. I didn't go for regular cleanings, and with the phobia, it comes neglect, and with neglect come the bigger problems, and it made the phobia worse because I knew it was going to be an issue every time I went. Fast forward to 2021, I had a very, very bad case of COVID and almost died. I was on antibiotics for 3 months, some very, very strong antibiotics, and it tore away at the lining of my tooth. So it wasn't a cosmetic issue anymore. This was a real dental health issue. My smile changed, and with that change came a change in me. You know, I was a public relations person. I was a corporate event person. I was very happy-going, a volunteer person. And little by little, all those activities started to go away because I was not presenting my best self forward. I don't want this to sound crazy. I never thought myself to be an ugly girl, but I found myself feeling ugly. And that was very, very hard on me and not good for me. When I first met Dr. Morton, actually, I was a little concerned because he looked so young. I asked him how long he'd been doing this and could I trust him. We hit it off right away. He has a nice smile himself, so it feels very welcoming. He speaks in a tone that's not condescending to a patient. He really listened. I felt listened to for sure. And I never looked back because even though he said this is a difficult case, I never felt like he was incompetent.
What my game plan is for you is an all-on-4 or an all-on-6, meaning that we're going to take out all of your teeth and place 4 to 6 implants. Now, this is our prosthesis, and so you can see how there's implants that are up in your bone, and we will actually screw these teeth in to those implants.
Okay.
This is going to give you about 80 to 90% of your old bite force back.
Once we had that first discussion, I felt very secure. They understood the phobia. They understood the year of neglect. They understood medical issues. They never looked at me and gave that look like, oh, wow, that smile's bad. It was just welcoming, and I felt safe. It just brings me back to the hiding and the loneliness that I felt and the isolation that I felt. I wasn't going out with friends. I thought I was never gonna have a pretty smile again, and that'd be one more thing on the list of things wrong with me, that I would have to hide myself from life. I could not think about dating. I've been single a while. I would not even contemplate going out with somebody like this. And how was I gonna put my best foot forward when the first thing they see is this? I want to just encourage anybody who's out there who has this or worse or a little bit better, it can get better. It is a journey, and I would trust Dr. Morton all over again. Very, very competent practice. I felt scared at times, but I never wavered in my confidence with him. I felt very safe. And when you have Ehlers and you have a pain condition and you have slow healing and you have all of that going on, and if somebody can make you feel safe, then yeah, I'll recommend them all day.